Streaming of Final Fantasy VIII Remastered on the PS4. So at the moment, as you can see, I'm in God mode at the minute, and I've got 3 times speed on. I've just been farming up some adamantoids, or at least trying to. Unfortunately, they're not dropping any adamantines for me at present because I'm not high enough level. But this is pretty much where you can find them. I'll just show you where I am on the map. So I'm just here on this little stretch of beach near Dollet. And if I just go into my thing, you can see it's called Dollet Hasbury Plains. That is where you will find the adamantoids. But since I can't get the adamantines from these guys at the moment because they don't seem to want to hand them over, what I am going to do is continue on with the story, and I will get my hands on the adamantines a different way. Now, also off camera, I had another go at trying to get rid of that random ruin Dollet. And I found out why I couldn't get it to work, and the reason is because I don't have the Queen of Cards over there right now, so unfortunately I'm going to have to leave that be for now. I also took the liberty of farming up the rest of the dragon fangs that I needed, and I also went and learned the ammo refinery ability, which, just to point it out and get it out there, Ifrit will not have it appear in his list of things to learn until he hits level 10. Once he hits level 10, it will then appear, and you can go ahead and learn it for 30 AP. Let's go ahead and learn that one next, I think. Also, Quasgot has now got the card mod ability, so very shortly we are going to be making our team quite beastly. But for now, we're going to go ahead and make our way into Galabida. Take God mode off now. Actually, we don't need that one anymore. Okay, so here we are in Galabida then. Let's go ahead and make our way on in. And you'll find there's a save point back there somewhere, I believe. Oh, there's the save point just there. So we can save our game if we want to, but I'm not going to bother since I saved only a few moments ago before I started the stream, so there's no real point. Actually, let's go back this way a minute because in the centre here is haste. It's a bit hidden, but it is there. There's also another spell that I can show you as well, which should be over this way. I believe it's down in here. There it is. Which is double. Doesn't really matter who we give that to, do it. Right. So now we'll go ahead and make our way to where we need to go. Okay, so at this point we need to go and talk to everybody else here, starting with Renoa. can make our way around the back here. So we'll talk to Zell next. And then Quistis. And then finally, Selfie. Okay, so now we're able to run around again. First we're going to have to deal with Raging and Virgin. Right then, so from here we're not actually going to head to the gate just yet, we're going to actually head this way. If we make our way down this corridor and into this room here, this nice lady here, if we play cards with her, she has got all of the, I believe it's level 6 cards, I believe it is. So we're going to go and see if we can win them off of her. Well, there's one of them, straight off the bat. And there's another one. So we'll go ahead and grab that one. See how quickly we can get through these. Didn't get a high level one this time, but we have got a couple here that we haven't had before that we could go ahead and add to our collection just to scratch them off our list. So Trauma there is another one of the high level cards that we're after. We'll go ahead and claim that one. I would love to grab that one, but ideally we want to get these high level cards out of the way first. The trauma card keeps rearing its ugly head. I kind of need the others though, not that one. It's just Death Claw's the only one we don't have. We'll go ahead and grab that. Let's see here. Doesn't look like we're going to get any decent cards this time. Oh, but we do need the 8 shoe card, so we'll go ahead and... So at the moment, keep dishing out all the ones that we've already got. We need... Oh, hang on, there's Raging Virgin, that's one we haven't got. Go ahead and grab that one in a moment. Shit, no, I was not expecting that card to be in his hand. There's another one that we need. Make that 2 that we need. There's the Everett card, which is another one that we need. So we'll go ahead and grab that one. Doesn't matter which one we put in there, does it? I'm going to take the sun one, just purely because they convert into tornadoes. Got all of those. Doesn't really matter which one we go for there. It's not giving me the last of the cards that we're after. Game is being stubborn. Oof. Really? We were missing the bite bug card? What on earth? I did not mean to do that. That was a very piss poor move on my part. So at the moment, I believe we are only now missing 2 cards. I am just trying to see if I can plate them out. yes, the Shimmy Tribe card. Didn't we do what she needed that one? Yes, we do. Sorry about that, folks. Fucking salesman. You do my bloody head in. Especially when you don't take no for an answer. It's such a pain in the arse. And this one was trying to get me to change energy providers. It's like, I don't want to, I'm happy with the one I've got. I've been saying this all flipping year. If I want to change providers, I'll bloody well fucking come to you. You don't have to keep harassing me. So, I just calmly and quietly told them to piss off in so many words. Ah, come on. So close to getting all the cards that we're after. Whoops. So we're missing one level 1 card. We've got all the level 2s, all the level 3s. Still missing a fair few level 4s by the looks of it. We're missing one level 5 card. And we're missing, from the cards that we're going for right now, we're missing 1, 2 and 3. So one of those is the Annoyal card, one of those is the Ignion, and the other one is the Abaddon card. So I know exactly what I'm looking for, I just need to get them to pop up. And I know that this girl has all of them, so we're just going to have to keep grinding at her. right now she keeps playing all the high level ones that we've already got. The Annoyal card did pop up earlier, but I grabbed at one of the other ones at the time. Ah, there it is. Talk of the devil. Right, let me see if I can just bait this. There we go. 1 down, 2 to go. And I haven't seen the other 2 cards pop up at all yet, so I don't know if they're going to or not. We shall soon find out. Definitely take the sandworm. Okay, I'm going to play a few more games with her to try and pull these last 2 cards, and then I'm going to move on. Because there are other ways of getting the last 2 that we're missing. So if I play, say, another 3 games, if I haven't pulled them within those 3 games, we'll just call it quits. And I did not mean to do that. Hey, there's the Abaddon card at last. One of the cards we are after has shown itself at last. Now I just have to try and work out how best to play this and win it. First of all, let's block that off. We are now only missing 1 card, and that is the Igneon card. So I'm going to play, say, another 2 games and just see if I can pull it. If I don't pull it within the next 2 games, then I'll call it quits. And we'll move on. Oh, well, there's another sandworm card. Pretty sure we can make use of that. last game then, and then we'll move on. To be honest, this is always how it goes. I always have trouble pulling the last one. It's an absolute nightmare. Because the RMG is always against me. Ooh, another sandworm card. I will not say no to that. Alright, let's get out of here and move on. Oops, wrong way. Let me just see if that's restocked itself yet. Yes, it has. And very shortly I'm going to be showing you how you can make your team overpowered very quickly. Actually, I just need to check something a minute. Oh, actually, I can do it from the book. One moment. I need to check that I've got something. I'll just go into here and look for it. Ooh, excuse me. Okay. Let's get out of here. So at this point we need to talk to Renoa to trigger the next cutscene. Well, I say cutscene, the next load of dialogue anyway. I have official orders from Headmaster Sid addressed to you. Following regulations, I have gone over these orders. After careful consideration of our options, we have decided to fully assist and cooperate with Headmaster Sid. Actually, we too have been planning for this for quite some time now. In order to stress the importance of this mission, I must first brief you on the current situation. Baddies! You all know about the sorcerers being appointed as the peace ambassador for the Galabedan government. However, this ambassador thing is just a cover-up. There will be no peace talks, only threats. The sorceress creates fear among people, therefore peace talks are impossible. Galavida is planning to use this fear to negotiate favourable conditions for itself. It is clear that the Galabedan's ultimate goal is world domination. Garden is no exception either. It is in fact that the sorceress is planning to use the garden as her base. We have very few options available to us. We entrust world peace and a future to you. Details of the mission are enclosed in these official orders. Any questions? The orders say by means of a sniper. We have no one with that skill. Don't worry about it. Let me introduce an elite sharpshooter from Galabita Garden. Kinesis, Irvine Kinesis. And Irvine is going to be our 6th and final member of our party. This is Irvine Kinesis. He will be your sharpshooter. Leave whenever you're ready. Failure is not an option. Bang! Our next mission, this is no ordinary mission. It's a direct order from both Balam and Galabita Gardens. We're to assassinate the sorceress. We're to shoot her from afar. Kinesis will be our sharpshooter. We're to support Kinesis to our fullest. Should the sniper fail, we are to attack head on. Thanks for the support, but I never miss my target. Eliminate the sorceress, that's our order. We're going to head to the capital of Galabita, Dealing City. I had a bit of dyslexia come on just then. There we will meet up with General Caraway to go over the details for the plan. Let's get going. Well then, we'll need to choose a party for the trip to Dealing City. How's this? I think you'll find we'll be in charge of the party, thank you very much. I'm trying to think who it was that we had in our party at the time. It was those two, wasn't it? We'll go ahead and just skip this tutorial, we don't need it. Right. So from here then we need to board the train. And I think it's time we started making our team just that little bit more powerful now. So for that we're going to go into our abilities here, and we're going to start by going to card mod. And as you can see, all these different cards we've got can be converted into different abilities and things. So we want to convert one of those. Let me see here. So the abyssal worms, for instance, they can be converted. And the annoyals will convert into the energy crystals that we need. Now we are still missing one item from the weapon that we were working on building, but we'll come back to that in a bit. I'll also convert some of these Mulbras into tentacles as well. And also I was going to convert one of our boss cards, however I don't have it unfortunately because I have fucked up. I'm also going to convert the Quistis card. Now don't panic folks, we will be able to get it back later on. For now it's converted and all will be made clear very shortly. What else have we got that might be of some use to us? I think that's it for the minute. And then if we go into ammo RF here, and we go across the energy crystals, we can convert that into the pulse ammo that we need. We'll worry about sorting out more ammo later, I think. Right, so next then we want to go into our lightning and wind. We're going to go across to these windmills here. And we're going to give these ones to Squall for now, because he's going to be our main assault cannon for the moment. What else have we got here? Oh, have I not got that one unlocked yet? Oh, sugar. Okay, we'll come back to that in a minute. So let's go on to junction here and let's junction magic. And what we can do here is if we go to our tornadoes, as you can see, it will boost our firepower up by quite a bit. Or if we go onto here, we could boost our health up as well if we wanted to. But I'm going to put mine on tornado. My tornadoes onto my strength for the minute. I will be shifting things around later. What can we do with our health, I wonder? Could put our haste on for a minute. It's not great, but it'll do. Let's go across to Renoa. So right now she's only got JHP unlocked, but you can still use that. We'll go ahead and put Kiragas on there, I think. In fact, actually, do you know what? Let's go back into here. I'm going to use up those tents, because I can always get more. And I'm going to junction those onto my health, because it will put my health up a lot more. And then Selfie, we haven't really got much for her as of yet, have we? Let's see what we can do for her. Oh, that's helpful. I didn't realise I could do that. Oh yes, if you farm up steel pipes with the tool RF, you can convert them into Aurora stones. And I do recommend doing that. Well, we've got no use for those right now, so we'll go ahead and convert them and see what they can create for us. I'm not finding any use for those protect stones right now. I suppose I could give her the arrows, might come in handy a little bit. As long as we're starting to build up a little bit of magic here so we can start buffing our team up a little bit. That's the main thing. Right, that'll do for a minute. It's better than nothing. Let's go ahead and make our way up to the train then. And yep, we'll pay the 3,000 gil even. Okay, so at this point we need to stop Irvine from harassing Selfie. Okay, so here we are in Dealing City then. Right then. So first things first, if we just go this way, and if we make our way into the hotel, and yet we want to pay the 100 to get up here. I believe that somewhere under here, there it is. Let me take 3 times speed off a moment. There it is. There's an issue of Timber Mannix. Go ahead and grab that. I can't remember whether there's anything down here or not. We'll just pop down and have a look. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, we'll have him escort us out of town, because why not? Right, so we now need to head to the Tomb of the Unknown King, which is just over this way. Let's go ahead and make our way up and into the tomb. And we are going to have a few boss fights to deal with in here, because we're going to be getting our hands on another Guardian Force, so I'll just go ahead and save my game here. So we really don't want to have to do all that card playing all over again. Right, let's go ahead and make our way in. So the sword here will give us the code we need, but I'm going to grab that on the way out because my memory is absolutely terrible. So we're going to make our way further in, sticking to the right hand side. Whoops. And if we keep hugging the right wall, we should There we go, it's steady. We'll just take 3 times speed off, otherwise we're going to get our asses handed to us. Right. Let's test out our new physical powers. Well, it's an improvement, we'll go with it. Let's get some Guardian Forces out. Whoops. Okay, so at this point Sacred will retreat. Not before swearing at us, of course. And that's one bit of dialogue I'm not going to read out for the sheer fact of I know that YouTube doesn't like swearing, so I'm trying to keep it to a minimal. Right, so hugging the right wall again. We're going to continue making our way around. And here's our first switch, 1 of 2. Oops, I want to go back in there, there's a... No, never mind. I know what the draw point is and we can get it later anyway or something. Right, sticking to the right wall again. Okay, here's our second switch. And there is a draw point just here as well. I know I didn't get the other draw point, I think that's just a float, but we can get float via other means at any rate. Right, hugging the right wall again then. Right, so from here then, there's our sword. We're going to go in a straight line this time. And that will take us to the bridge, which will lead us to where Sacred has run off to. And this time we all have to face off, not against just one of the brothers, but both of them. Right, let's get some Guardian Forces on the go. Oops, I should really have taken 3 times speed off. younger brother always was the pain in the arse out of the two of them to take out. There we go, at last. I think we'll stick with the default name. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to convert the Minotaur card into 10 adamantines. The sacred card we need to make sure we keep because we need that for the Card Queen quest later on. But we need the adamantines in order to make the Lionheart weapon. And now we've got all the different components that we need, we can approach the weapon shop when we're ready. Right, so now we'll grab our code, and in this instance it's 160. So with that we'll go and make our way back to dealing, and we'll go and hand in the code. So let's go ahead and make our way across to dealing. And then from here we want to go this way. Okay. Just take 3 times speed back off for a minute. Right, so now we have to give him the answer in the correct order. So let's see if I've got this right. Oh, I've gone and put the numbers in the wrong order. So yeah, we're ready to answer, so it'll be 0, 6, 1. There we go. 160. I don't know why it does it that way, it's really weird. You know, you think you give the numbers in the correct order, not backwards. Okay, let's go ahead and make our way on inside. And then from here we need to approach Renoa when Zell kindly gets out of the way. So at this point we're greeted by the good general. Excuse me. Okay, so at this point Renoa leaves our party and we're going to have to put someone else into our party now. So let's go with Zell for now, and we'll just do a quick junction switch here so that Zell's got everything that Renoa had. That way our Guardian forces will continue to level grind. Excuse me, I do apologise folks, I'm having trouble clearing my throat today. I don't know why. Okay, so for now we're just going to pretty much stay here in the middle of the area while he waffles on. Do apologise, folks. I may have skipped over a bit of the dialogue a bit too quickly there. Right, so at this point we need to make our way under the gateway a second for the last bit of dialogue. Right, so we're free to go wherever we wish now for the time being. Well, to a certain extent anyway. So for now, we're going to make our way into town and we're going to finally go and get our hands on the weapon that we've been working on building. I'm going the wrong way for a start. It's that way I want to go. Okay, so we're looking for the weapon shop, which is over the other side. Is it this one? Yes, it is. So as you can see, it's now popped up in the shop. So you need one adamantite, which we got from converting the Minotaur card. Now you can also farm them from the adamantoids back at the beach that I showed you earlier on in the stream. The dragon fangs I showed you last stream, they're in the forest next to Galabita Garden. You get them from the Grendels. And the pulse ammo you can get from converting the Annoyal cards. You will need 10 for each stack of 10 pulse ammo. And the Annoyal cards can be farmed from Sid and also one of the Quistis fans in the cafeteria back at Balam Garden. There might be a few people over here in Galabita as well that you can get them from. But so yeah, we're going to go ahead now and grab our Lionheart weapon. Upgrade Zells a little bit, but not very much. But any upgrade's better than nothing for the time being. And as for the rest of them, we don't have the items just yet, but we will do in all good time. So now we're going to go ahead and what should we do from here? So yeah, let's just make our way to the mansion then for now, and we'll start cracking on with the assassination. Oops. Bloody camera angles. Just take the speed down a bit. Okay, so it's time to go and get into position. But just before we go and get into position, we're going to get interrupted by Renoa, who's got a plan of her own. That was a bit harsh, but I guess it needed to be said. So I've noticed I'm getting a few people watching the stream now, which is good. Thank you very much for stopping by and supporting the channel. Nice to see some of you actually talk. So I know who you are, but it's all good. Another piece of the soundtrack music that I quite like, and this bit of music is called The Stage is Set. Right then. Talking on TV wasn't working. Ah, okay. Well, welcome to the channel, Thomas. Don't believe I've come across you before, but welcome. Thank you for stopping by and supporting the channel. It's much appreciated. Ah, right, okay. Well, like I said, welcome to the channel. I mean, I'm still a bit of a small channel at the moment, but I generally try to cover most Final Fantasies and Kingdom Hearts at the moment. But I am looking to expand and throw other things in later on. do have a small little bunch of people that tend to stop by my streams, although none of them have actually popped up today. There's usually KDT. Oh god, I can't remember the other one's name. It always escapes me, but when I see it, I'll remember it. And also, Fuzzfinger does have a habit of sticking his head round the door of my live streams as well from time to time. Ah, did you now? Yeah, I've supported Fuzz for a very long time now. I was a bit gutted when he didn't stream yesterday though, actually, I must admit. I had everything set up and was looking forwards to it, and his stream just didn't pop up, and I had to really look to find out why he wasn't streaming. It wasn't until I got onto, I think it was Twitter, that I finally found a message buried on his Twitter feed that showed me why he wasn't coming on. I think he was having internet issues, if I remember correctly. But yeah, if I'm honest, Fuzzfinger is the reason I actually started this channel. He was my inspiration. It was some years ago now. I was playing Final Fantasy VII on the PS4. It was the very first time I'd ever gone through Final Fantasy VII, just purely because when it first came out I was too young to play it, and then up until that point I just hadn't got round to it once I was actually old enough to play it. And I got so far in and I got stuck. I just finished the Midgar area and I couldn't for the life of me work out where the hell I was supposed to go. I went all over the place trying to work it out, and in the end I got so frustrated I went onto YouTube looking for a guide, and that's when I stumbled across Fuzzfinger. And then from that point on I thought, you know what, this guy's really good. I'm going to follow him through Final Fantasy VII and see how this goes. And before I knew it, I was following him left, right and centre. I followed him through all of Final Fantasy VII. I followed him through Kingdom Hearts 1, Final Fantasy 12. I followed him through a bit of Final Fantasy 10. Although I know he's plotting to go through 10 again at some point soon, so I might wait for him to do that and then follow him properly then. But yeah, so he's been a great inspiration to my channel, and he's always helped me out as well. Whenever I've popped up in his streams, he's always pointed me out to everybody else, so I try and give him a big shout out whenever I can, to say thank you for all the help he's giving me. And I've got to say, actually, it's confession time here a little bit. Maybe yes. Yeah, if you go onto Fuzzfinger's channel, I believe, well, as far as I'm aware, the playlist is still there. I haven't seen it for a while, but I have got every intention of going back to it at some point, just for shits and giggles. He's got a full walkthrough for absolutely everything in Final Fantasy VII. There's literally nothing he hasn't covered in that game, minus one or two enemy skills that he didn't pick up. Other than that, he pretty much covered everything. So if you ever get stuck, I do recommend going for it. But yeah, confession time. So recently I have been following Fuzzfinger through Kingdom Hearts 1 again, just purely because, one, I love Kingdom Hearts 1, it's probably my favourite Kingdom Hearts game, and I really do enjoy just sort of following him through the game, because he's always got brilliant commentary, with a bit of humour put in as well, and he always puts a lot of detail and attention into it. Right, so before we go any further at this point, there is a manhole cover here that can only be accessed either with Renoa or with Scroll and Irvine later on. And it's the only access point that will allow us to get to a weapon magazine that's down here. Oops. Speed this up a minute so I can get down here a bit quicker. And that is the weapon monthly mail issue. Like I said, it's the only point in which you can access it. Well, I say the only point. The only other point you can access it is when you're with Irvine and Squall later on. After that, that's pretty much it, I think. Unless, of course, you can go back there later on. I don't know. I've never actually checked because I've always got it beforehand. Right, so at this point, we're going to start climbing our way up the crates here. At least I'm going to try. Well, certainly moving my streams to 4 PM in the afternoon has certainly made a difference. So I seem to be getting much more of an audience later on in the day than what I was earlier on in the afternoon. So I think I'll stick with this for now and see how things go. I'm going to get the Platinum Final Fantasy on his videos. Actually got Final Fantasy 7 away, and I'm going to head back and watch on TV. Okay, Thomas. I've actually got a full walkthrough of this game as well myself, where I earned every single trophy and got the platinum. So I suppose really you're spoiled for choice. You can either use my guide or you can use his. Although to be fair, I should think Fuzzfingers is probably a lot better, to be honest. Without trying to sort of put a damper on my own channel, I have got to admit he does put a lot more detail in. Bless you. I wasn't trying to sell myself short as such, I'm just sort of going with what I see initially. I've been struggling now for a while to get a decent audience. I don't really know why. I mean, I'm doing everything I possibly can. I'm sparing no attention to detail. I keep shifting the times that I do my streams. I'm very particular with what I stream, stuff like that. I mean, I've recently started doing a playthrough of Skyrim and recording videos of that as I go through the game, and that seems to be attracting a few people, so I think I'll keep that one going as well for the time being. And I'm also considering setting up on, well, I've already got a Twitch account which I'm using to follow Fuzz on Twitch, but I'm also thinking about, once I've finished playing through this game on this live stream that I'm doing, I'm thinking about moving some of my streaming over to there and seeing whether or not I attract any attention over there or not. See how it goes. Basically, I'm just experimenting at the moment, seeing what is most successful and what isn't. Listen to that very sinister music in the background right now. This particular track in the soundtrack is called A Sacrifice, for those of you that might be interested in the soundtrack. I actually quite like this bit of dialogue, so I think I might read this bit out. Lowlifes, shameless filth wretches, how you celebrate my ascension with such joy, hailing the very one whom you have condemned for generations. Have you no shame? What happened to the evil, ruthless sorceress from your fantasies? The cold-blooded tyrant that slaughtered countless men and destroyed many nations. Where is she now? She stands before your very eyes to become your new ruler. A new era has just begun. Ida, are you alright? This is reality. No one can help you. Sit back and enjoy the show. Rest assured, you fools. Your time will come. This is only the beginning. Let us start a new reign of terror. I will let you live a fantasy beyond your imagination. Let us end this ceremony with a sacrifice. Well, I hope I played the sorceress very well just there with my voice acting. Let me know in the comment section what you think to that. I should point out I'm a D&D player, so I try and work on my voice acting as best I can since it is required for D&D. Though I don't usually play evil sorceress voice acting, I usually play the wizard or I've forgotten my own bloody character class now. Warlock, that's the one. Hey, she's in trouble big time. We've got to help Renoa. The parade hasn't started yet, the gate's not open. You've got to be kidding! Oh no, it's starting. We need to get out of here, quick! Okay, so before we do anything else, we need to make sure that either Scroll or Irvine has got draw available. Although at the moment I can't actually access my inventory, which is a bit irritating. But the reason why is because we've got a boss fight coming up and it contains a Guardian Force that we're definitely going to want to grab. But first things first, then we need to get our asses out of here. And to do that, you need to approach the shelf here and grab one of the glasses off the side. And then you want to approach this statue here and place the glass that you've just taken, and it should open the secret passageway. No way. Pretty sneaky. Let's go. But we don't even know where it leads. No use staying here. So with that, we're going to make our way through, and it's going to take us down into the sewers. And I think at this point we'll go ahead and save our game as well. Let's just do that now. Right then. Fair enough. I'll go with that. I'll take that as a compliment. As for this piece of music, I, for the life of me, cannot remember the name of the track for this one, from the soundtrack. While this cutscene's going, I'm just going to pour myself a drink. I will be right back, folks. I made it back just in the nick of time. Right then, now's our chance, come on. What are you waiting for? Renoa might die. There's another $4 in the kitty. I won't say no to that. Although later on I will show you guys a really neat money making trick. Though it won't be for a while yet, because we need to get to at least halfway through disc 2. Oh, thank you very much, Thomas. Yeah, see you next time, mate. Thank you very much for stopping by. It's much appreciated. And just for future reference, my live streams are on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and sometimes either on Saturday or Sunday as well, depending on how I feel. So of course also at this point we've now learned that Cypher is still alive, that he wasn't executed. There's the president all beaten up. Right, let me just you'll do. We just need to make sure that Irvine's got something he can use. Oh wait, what am I doing? What a numpty. There's me going for the gun. I've completely forgotten about the fact that there's a young lady down the hallway that needs saving. I would have done that. Talk about jumping the gun. Right. Now these little critters here are actually the ones that I was looking for in card form earlier. They're the card we're missing. But it didn't seem to want to pop up. Right, so the first thing we need to do here is draw Carbuncle out, and that is top priority. And believe me, Carbuncle is going to come in handy later on. Very handy. I wonder what this hidden magic is. Let's find out. Curious. Oh, it's break. Okay. Right. I think it's time we tested out our new blade. Yep. Oof. Okay, that one hurt a bit. Okay, we're gonna have our GF out here. I think it's time we test out our Ren's of cooking as well now that we're in the yellow. Not bad, not bad. Oh, really? Is that all it could give us? Just a rough divide, come on. Well, that's one down. Well, either Crascottle will kill it or we will with our next Ren's of cooking. Here we go. No Lionheart this time. But still, that's the end of that anyway. I think I might leave Squall in the yellow for now as well, actually. Just purely because it will let us access his overdrive. Right then, so next then what we're going to do is go to our switch here and we're just going to switch everything over because our next battle is going to be with these three and they're going to need, oh actually, you know what, actually scratch that. I'll turn no encounters, keep no encounters off actually. We can get through the sewers a bit quicker because I must admit the sewers do bore the heck out of me. And to be honest, there's not really anything down there worth fighting. All it is a bunch of creeps and grand mantises, and they don't really give off anything that's worth going after, if I'm perfectly honest. And even if there were, we can easily go back there later on anyway, I should think. So I think for now we'll just leave the battling. Plus I'm trying not to bore you guys too much. I try and leave the grinding to off camera. We're actually quite close to the end of the disc as well now, believe it or not. So I think what I'm probably going to do is I've been going for about 1 hour and 3/4 now. My plan is to basically go to the end of the disc and then call it quits for today, I think. Because I think it will be a perfect time to end the stream at that point. And to get to the end of the disc, literally all we have to do is, once we get through this dialogue, is make our way through the sewers to the gateway. We'll track the sorceress. And obviously we'll fulfill the mission. I'm not going to say what happens because I don't want to dish out spoilers. And then we're pretty much at the end of the disc at that point. So like I said, I'll keep no encounters off. I'll put 3 times speed on as well so we can get through this nice and quickly. There are a few draw points down here as well, but I'm not going to bother going after them because I'm going to excuse me, I'm going to get most of my magics by refining items because it's so much quicker. So we make our way straight down to the end here, through here, down through here, straight down the middle. Which way is it from here? Is it up and over? Yes it is. There we go. There we go, we've made it. Let's just do a quick game save as well. Just to play it safe, because we've actually made a hell of a lot of progress today and we don't want to nose it up like I did a few streams back. That was really embarrassing, that was. Considering I'm quite the experienced Final Fantasy player. You know, I really did not want to go making a mistake like that. Alright, at this point we're going to hit the switch. Sorry about that, folks. Nature called. Just realised I still got 3 times speed on that. Silly. Okay, so we took the shot and it got deflected, which means now Squirrel has to launch a full-on assault. And at this point we get to just make 1 or 2 tweaks to our party if we wish. I don't think I've managed to learn that yet, have I? Oh, I'm halfway there. If you've managed to learn the mug ability with Diablos, you can steal a few elixirs. Unfortunately, in this case, I haven't quite learned it yet. throat. Okay, so here we are. I do apologise for my coughing and clearing of my throat, folks. I am struggling to clear my throat and it's really annoying me at the moment. Because it's also messing up my ability to speak a little bit. Oh, apparently I've been healed back up to full health. That's interesting. Wow. Was that really the best you could do? You're losing it, Cypher. A seed? Planted in a rundown garden? So now we have to confront Ida directly. Let's go ahead and start chucking some guardian... Oh shit. Oh dear, something's gone wrong with my junctionings. That's going to make things interesting. I'm sure we can manage. So this particular piece of battle music is known as Premonition. This is another one of my favourite pieces. Luckily we don't have to do too much damage to her, so we should be alright. Oh shit. Forgot how powerful her magic was. Wow, she really doesn't like Irvine at the moment. Alright, let's try and get her back up. Oh, don't you dare taunt me, Ada. I'm just getting warmed up. You ain't seen nothing yet. damn it, here we go again. She keeps picking on Irvine. She just made me mad. Don't like using God mode, but I wanted to access my Renza cooking just for one moment. Wanted to knock her down a peg. Weren't going to let her get away with that little taunting comment. And that, my friends, concludes Disc 1. So at this point I'm going to bring the stream to an end, because I've been going for a good 2 hours straight now and I need a rest. Need to go get some dinner, get cleaned up. But thank you to everybody that stopped by today. I've seen a fair few people stick their heads around the door of my stream, so to speak. Would be nice to get a few more comments going as well in the live chat, but all in good time, I think. But yes, so thank you very much to everyone that stopped by today, and I will be picking things up again on Thursday. And in the meantime, you can look out for my next load of Skyrim videos that will be going up tomorrow. And I will see you all soon. Bye bye for now.